Hi, I'm Wanda Bass, Vice President of XCards, a unique modern-day greeting card company owned and operated, yes, by my ex-husband and myself. That's right, I said it. XCards for X relationships, while not together, but never forgotten. Well, what we've done at our company is design a variety of greeting cards for different occasions for those who've gone through or who may be overcoming the emotional trauma of separation and divorce. For those who may or may not have children, XCards believes that within a society where the divorce rate is 50% and out-of-wedlock births nearly 40%, there was a need for greeting cards that express the points of views of those who've gone through these situations. XCards are here, breaking traditional mindsets and tearing down the walls of defense. It's the need for the now. Come join us as we discuss our journey from marriage to divorce to friends and business partners. Right now on the Jeff Fox Radio Show online.
It's the Jeff Fox Show.
It's the Jeff Fox Show. The Jeff Fox Show.
How you doing, everybody? It's Jeff Fox, and this is the Jeff Fox Radio Show online. And I love this show because we always meet interesting people who are doing interesting things. And we got a story for you today. I'd like to welcome Wanda and Kenny Bass. Am I saying that right?
You're saying it right.
Wanda and Kenny Bass. Now, they've got an interesting story and a hugely interesting business. It's called XCards. XCards. XCards.
XCards for X relationships.
Uh-oh.
Not together, but never forgotten.
Not together, but never forgotten.
Never forgotten.
Now, wait a minute. Let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So, XCards.
XCards.
X relationship.
X relationships.
So, are you saying at one point in time, you and Ken were married?
We were married.
How long were you married?
We were only married for 3 years, but we were together for 15 years.
15 years. You put the mic on Ken. Ken got to say something.
I was hoping it would go a little longer than that, but we're still together.
Still together.
But in a different format.
Okay, so you guys were together for 15 years.
Absolutely.
You were married.
Yes.
And you have a lot in common.
Yes, we do.
And so, at what point did you decide to get into this business called XCards? Now, this is a journey. Mm-hmm. It had to start from somewhere to get to where it is now.
Absolutely. We started the company in 2009. The company didn't take off right away because there were times when you go through a divorce, we realized that we go through traumatic experiences of the blame game.
Okay.
At this particular time, Kenny wasn't speaking. We have children. So at this particular time, I had to sort of evaluate myself.
Okay.
I had to really look at how can I get him to a place where we can at least be friends. And so the only thing that I could do was evaluate what I did wrong, how I can validate his feelings and attend to his feelings to sort of befriend him. But I had to be real about it.
That's part one of the journey. Let's be friends again.
Let's be friends
because
again.
We have children.
We have children.
And we have to deal.
And we have to deal.
And we might as well be cool about it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now that's part two of the journey. Okay, Kenny got something to say.
Well, I wasn't with the whole being friends thing at first.
I hear you.
So, and that's usually where most people are. Like, we just going to deal with each other however we got to deal with the kids or whatever. But far as friends, nah, we just, I drop the kids off.
Right.
Pick them up.
Right.
And that's it. But she works.
How many kids do you have?
We have two children. And
one's boy, girl?
Two boys. One is 22 and one is 14 now.
Big kids, right?
Yeah. And she kind of got me to being up with the friends thing because she would say, we're going to be friends. I'd be like, I ain't going to never be your friend. I was like, I ain't going to never be your friend.
All right.
And she killed me with kindness, man. She killed me with kindness. And eventually I came around, because I would try to start argue, not really start, but I used to have this attitude, always have a chip on my shoulder.
Sure.
And she would kill me with kindness. You can't argue with nobody that's not willing to argue. You can't fight with nobody that's not fighting.
Right, exactly.
So she killed me with kindness.
Okay.
And it finally came around.
All right. So did you ever think about getting back together? If you did, we wouldn't have XCards.
Right. In the beginning, we talked about it. Like when we had first initially got divorced, we kind of talked about it again. But it is too many things happen, and I really don't go back when.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
work hard at it as much as you can.
Right.
And I mean, after you go, you be with other people and stuff like that. It's like,
Okay.
it's kind of hard to
Now,
come back.
when did the business aspect? Who came up with the idea of XCards?
Well, how it started was there was never any cards on the market, American Greetings, card, XCards. They just didn't really have anything that expressed what I wanted to say to Ken. So I would just go and I would purchase empty cards.
Right.
And then I would write and express my feelings on these cards to him, not realizing that he was actually holding on to a lot of these greeting cards that I gave him. And later on, he just came up and said, we need to start a greeting card company.
Really?
Yeah, so she initially started writing, things to me in cards, and for a few years I wouldn't even give her Mother's Day card. For a few years. Yeah.
I would be too.
Because I'm still holding on to this anger, right?
I hear you.
But like she would give me cards for Father's Day and write nice things in them, and after a while I was like, I have my kids on the, for Mother's Day on the weekend or whatever. I'd be like, let's go get your mom a card, get your, mom a card. And then I'd be in the car store kicking rocks like, you know what? She is the mother of my children. Right. Let me pick out a card. But then I go pick out a card and it's like, for your wife, for your lover.
Exactly.
Just general. I'm like, man, these cards don't speak to me. Don't speak. They're not saying what I need to say.
And you were saying that it's not speaking to 50% of the population that's going through this, and 40% of unwed mothers.
Unwed mothers.
So you're in a place where a lot of people are.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you hit on a real interesting market, and the light bulb went off.
The light bulb went
And
off.
so we got the ball rolling. How did we get the ball rolling on the XCards?
Well, basically, I started doing what she was doing. I would write something in it that pertained to our situation, saying something like, you know what, we ain't together no more, but you're doing a great job with the children, and I appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day. And that was all it. Even if she was with somebody, like, who's gonna get mad at that?
Right.
So, and after a while, I was like, man. And then another, holiday would come up or a birthday, and I'm like, going to the store, I'm like, it's nothing to pick from. I had to write something out again. Then something came to, I'm sitting at work one day, and XCards just came bow. Because it take me a time for things to hit me. I'm a little slow. So sometimes when it hit me, it take a while. But when it hit me, though. It's big when it hit me.
That's a moment of clarity. That's a moment of clarity right there.
Yeah.
No.
So, and that's how it came up, and I brought it to her, and she was like, wow, Kenny's like, let's do this. Because she's really passionate about, she's really passionate about
it's
this
interesting because when you say XCard, it has so many different levels. It's to your partner. It's to how you relate to your children.
Yes.
It's how you relate to your families.
Absolutely. Because out of that bond in marriage, you're talking about the in-laws, you're talking about the brothers and the sisters, and everybody that bonded through that marriage. So when you lose that, you're losing touch with those family members.
And you know these people.
Absolutely.
And they're still here.
Yes, they are.
Even though the relationship's not what it was,
Absolutely.
but we're still here.
Absolutely.
And these cards keep people close.
Right.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. Just a way to bridge the communication and bring about that restoration that's needed. It
is.
Yeah.
How do folks get involved in what you're doing? How do we get our XCards? What do we need to do? What do we need to know?
Well, basically, it's www.cardsforx.com. That's number 4x.com. And you go online, but also we just got into ShopRite. Which was our dream to be in.
That's where I buy my food. That's cool. That's cool.
That's where we wanted to be when we first started this thing. We wanted to be in major retail stores because that's where most people buy their cars at. The ShopRite, the CVS, the Walmart. Not a lot online because, I don't know. I do all my shopping last minute, so
Me too.
you gotta go to a party, birthday party, your Mother's Day. You like, it's Mother's Day. You like, man, I gotta get a Mother's Day card.
Right.
You ain't got time to order nothing online, eh?
Right.
And that's where most of the buying came from. I mean, purchases come from. It's like last minute, so that's where we need to be. It's in the major retail stores.
Oh, this is really good. So I'm glad you stopped by the show, and I think this is going to resonate with with a lot of folks going through this. I think it's creative.
Yes.
What's the next level for the XCard business?
Where do you want to take it?
I want to take it national, man. You know, this is something that could go national. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people need this? I mean, you got a lot of people out there that say, well, you know, I'll never get my extra card. But yeah, you say that today, but what about 5 years from now?
I hear people saying, oh, the cards, they don't sell cards anymore, because everything's digital and online. But that's not true. Cards, people, especially when you really want to touch somebody, it's nothing like giving them a card that really touches them.
Yes.
An email can't do it.
Yes.
Inbox can't do it. It's nothing like a card.
Absolutely.
Nothing like a card.
So we actually would like to team up with a company or individual who sees the vision and the passion for this company and the need for this company. Yeah, we like to, you know, have someone or a company really, you know, give us a call, you know.
You're doing it, Ken.
Yeah.
Put the camera on me. Get with it, everybody. This is a great idea and a great venture that you should invest in. It's XCards. It's a huge market. It's definitely something that's going to touch people. And Wanda and Kenny, they're living proof, because it's like the hair president. You know, not only I am the president. Remember how it went? I don't remember how it went, but right. I'm not only a client. I'm the president, or I'm the president. You know how it went, right?
Everybody know that.
Congratulations on what you're doing.
Thank you.
Check out the bottom of the page there. We've got all the information for everything that you need to know about XCard. Is there anything that we want to tell the folks that we missed?
Well, XCards is the need for the now.
It is. I like that.
It's the need for the now.
It's what's happening. This is what's happening in today's society, and I think you hit it right on the head, you know?
Yes.
So before we go, how is everything personally with both of you? How are we doing?
Well, I'm just been remarried. In July, I got remarried. I thought I would never get married. Yeah, when I got divorced, I was like, that shit, playing for life. You know? But you know, you never know what comes, man, in life as you go older.
And now you're business partners and you're friends.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is great.
And we've been business partners since we had children, because it's always when you go into business with someone, it's about co-parenting. But when you go into business, about making that product successful. And when we had children together, it was about making our children successful. So we've been in business.
Your children are your product.
That's right, and we want them to be successful, and they need to grow up in a good working environment. You know,
Great way of looking at it.
Yes. So you know. Yeah, we doing good things. We doing good things.
And what about you, Wanda? What's going on?
Well, I'm single. I'm on the market. Give me a call.
I hear you. Oh, this is great. It's Wanda and it's Kenny Bass. It's XCards. Oh, it's going to be a fantastic way of communicating, and we love it. And like Wanda say, it's for the now.
It's the need for the now.
It's the need for the now. And there you go. And that's how it goes down. Today on the Jeff Foxx Radio Show online.
This specific card, it's Kenny giving me detailed information about, it's not about us.
Oh, not about us.
Not about us.
All right, I like
Not
it.
about us. We have something between us that's more important than the way we're feeling towards each other, our children. If we can stop for one moment and truly think about what the anger and hostility between us is doing to our children, I think we would agree enough is enough. We need to set aside these feelings and concentrate on raising our children by setting an example of how responsible parents behave. We can't accomplish this if we are constantly fighting and unable to agree on anything. We must support each other and communicate sensibly on issues concerning our children. This would inevitably create a more positive and happier environment and would be the best outcome for us all. I'm sorry for what happened between us. Let's start by agreeing that it's about our children and not about us.
This one is called He Needs You.
Okay.
All right.
Is that a father to his children?
Actually, it's from the mother to the father.
The mother to the father.
Yeah, because you have some men that they can't deal with whatever, and they just step out of the children's life.
Right.
And they got little kids that need them.
Interesting.
And this is the mother saying, hey, you know, I know we're not together, but you got a little
They
son
need
here.
you.
Yeah, these kids
Let's
need
hear the
you,
words.
You know? It said he needs you for his future and his children's future, for your advice when he has a problem, for the affection in your touch, for the guidance in his life, for the support in his life, for the love in your heart, for your wisdom, for your time. He needs you because you're his father.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. This should be touching the heartstrings.
You about to cry with it.
Yeah, it's getting down. That's very nice. And tell me about this